Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having an awesome one. I know I've talked about these things in previous Devos, but one of the things that I like to do to really push myself are these wacky events called Spartan races. And one event in particular, it was the World Championships. It was up at North Lake Tahoe. We started at about 8,000 feet elevation and went up from there. Man, I was having a great time. About 4 miles in, we come up to one of my favorite obstacles. It's built for me. I'm a bigger guy, so it plays to my strengths. It's called the sandbag carry. You take a 75-pound bag and you throw it on your shoulders and you just keep running the course until you come to a spot where you're allowed to drop the extra weight. So I pull up, man, 4 miles into this 18-mile race. I grab the sandbag, but because it's the World Championship, they decide to up the game a little bit, and now we're instructed to grab 2. So now I'm 4 miles in, I'm about 8,500 feet in elevation, and I have 150 pounds of sand on my shoulders. And I'm not running downhill and I'm not running flat, but I'm running uphill for a quarter mile before I turn back around and drop the sandbags right where I picked them up. Sounds fun, doesn't it? In Luke 14, Jesus teaches this in verse 27. He says, "Anyone who does not carry his cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." And when I think about carrying a cross, it sounds hard. It sounds like hard work, tedious work even. And in a lot of ways, when Jesus teaches this, anyone who does not carry his cross and follow me cannot be my disciple, sounds like earning. But for those of us that are familiar with the good news of Jesus, the gospel, we understand that it's a gift, that God is actually opposed to earning. However, he is not opposed to effort. So what does effort look like for you and me as we try and live this out? What does that look like in our daily life? Well, for one, it looks like fighting against our own natural tendencies or our own natural selfishness. And if you don't believe that every person is selfish, then I invite you to get into a room with some 2-year-olds and invite them to share toys. It won't take long before you see our natural tendencies on display in those little humans, and no one taught them how to do that. That's just how we are. And so when Jesus teaches us to pick up our cross and follow after him daily, the hard work that we have to do is to allow ourselves to fade into the background, to allow God to work in such a way in and through our life that we start to see things through his eyes, that we start to look at other people through his eyes. It changes the way that we act towards others, that we speak with others. It might even change our actions or our daily habits. And I wouldn't be honest with you if I didn't say that picking up our cross and following after Jesus is costly to us. It is. What it does is it costs us our natural tendencies and replaces them with a different set of values. And the reason that it does that is because as we interact with the good news of Jesus and we understand what he's done for us because of his love for us, it changes the things that we value, because compared to that, everything else becomes worthless. It becomes of less value, because we understand how loved we are, and we understand the opportunity that as he fills us with his love, we get to share it with the world around us. Man, what an awesome opportunity. My friends, today is a day that you have been given, a gift. And if you know Jesus, and if you experience the hope of Jesus and the healing of Jesus and the freedom from Jesus, he invites you to pick up your cross, to deny yourself, and to allow him to work in and through you, to speak into the lives of others about this gift that has changed everything for you. May today be a day that we all pick up our cross and follow after our Savior. If this was helpful, please share it, and I hope you have an amazing day. Until next time, bye friends.